YouTube. Hey, long time no talk. I'm just gonna get right into it. The title of this video is Why People Hate Atheists. This is not what you probably think it is. I love everybody, and I actually do not care if you are religious or not. I actually want to know why people hate atheists. Why do people hate atheists? Actually, it annoys the crap out of me. I have friends that are atheists. I have friends that are agnostic. I have friends that are Buddhist, that are Christian, hard-body Christian. And I got a couple Allah believers. You know what I'm saying? But what I cannot stand is when those religious people just turn to atheists and they're like, you pieces of crap. I don't even know why you're on this earth right now. You believe in nothing. That means you don't deserve to be here. Personally, I'm midway between, I would say probably like, I was raised to be Christian, but I'm kind of on my Buddhist-ish right now because I just don't, I personally, I believe in God. I believe there is a God. I believe there's a higher being and a higher power, but not in all of the things that are found in the Bible, which I'm fine with that. But I'm still religious. I still believe something does happen after this life. I still believe things are happening in the spiritual world right now that we can't see, feel, or hear, or touch, but they're happening. I believe there is a soul, and there's scientific proof, or at least there's a scientific experiment trying to figure out what that soul is. But what I can't stand is these 5 main things about why people can't stand atheists. 1, atheists don't believe in God, so therefore they have no morals. They don't follow the 10 Commandments. Therefore, they must all be serial killers. You guys do know that most serial killers are religious, right? Sorry. Ever heard of a jihad? You ever notice how most people that are found with bombs strapped to their backs or to their chests normally are screaming some God's name at the end of it before they just mash themselves to bits and kill everybody around them? Think about that. Tell me how many. Now, trust me, there are crazy people out there, whether they believe in anything or not, that are willing to kill themselves, suicide bomb, kill themselves, as well as take out a lot of other people. But can I tell you something else? Most of those people, there's a small amount of them. The majority of people who have done major damage, to detrimental damage, were people who believed in some sort of religion. So to say that atheists are the ones that are serial killers, it just cracks me up. My hair looks crazy right now, but it's totally fine with me. That just cracks me up. That was 1. 2. What was the next one? 2. Christians or any other religion, but I'm aiming towards Christianity. Christians have a religion, therefore they're doing good, so that they may receive a special golden ticket and the afterlife to go to heaven and to do all these awesome things, right? That's cool. But because atheists don't have that, they must be bad. Actually, if you really think about it, because of the fact that atheists don't believe in anything, therefore they don't think there's a punishment they don't think there'll be a punishment in the afterlife. They don't believe in afterlife at all, and they don't believe there'll be some special place after this life. They actually do the good things that they do are done without extra reward, without merit. They're doing it because it comes from the heart. And don't you think that's not to discredit other religions, but don't you think that's just a little bit more credible? Don't you think that's just a little bit more, great to see that someone's actually doing it because they want to, and not because they think they're going to get somewhere afterwards? Not to say that the soup kitchens that are run by by everybody's, grandma that works for the church and da-da-da-da. I'm not saying that those people aren't doing good because they want to. I'm just saying that to look at an atheist and to act like they're not good people, they're just automatically not good people because they don't believe in a religion, but they're the ones that do good things because they don't believe there's going to be anything good out in the afterlife. I would say that's pretty credible. That's really nice, man. That's great. The next thing I wanted to say about the reason why people hate atheists, which again drives me crazy, is people just believe that atheists are not intelligent. And you will hear this from some arrogant, stuck-up, angry Christian. They, in any religion, but I'm just saying it's mostly Christians that do this. that are going to sit there and look at an atheist person and say, well, if you're just going to say that fishes were in the ocean and then somehow they walked on land and they became monkeys and somehow became humans and, they just began to run throughout this world. I mean, if that's what you're going to, oh, there's a cone in my head. If that's what you're going to believe, then that's fine, I'll try not to laugh, even though I think that's ridiculous. It's pretty arrogant. Pretty arrogant. I'm not gonna sit here and say that an atheist is unintelligent because they don't believe what I believe, or they don't believe what he believes, or what she believes, or what her believes. Like, why should that even matter to their intelligence? An atheist can be a doctor, and a Christian can be a doctor. They can practice the same work. They can study the same books. They can go to the same school, and do the same work. Now, a Christian is going to believe that they're doing God's work, which is an awesome thing. An atheist is just going to say, listen, I'm helping the planet out. And at the end of the day, you guys are both doing good deeds. So what would make me believe that the Christian is more capable or the Christian is more smart than the atheist just because they're a Christian? Doesn't really make sense to me. Not really. Not really. Not really. Another thing is, why people hate atheists is because they feel as though you can't disprove that God exists. So therefore, you saying that there's no God, there's no afterlife, and there's nothing that happens at all when we die, you saying that makes no sense. You're trying to disprove something that they're trying to say that you can't prove it and you can't disprove it. My thing is, it goes either way. You can't disprove God, you can't prove God, but it's about having faith. If you as a Christian, or if you as a what else is there? Muslim, believe in Allah. If you, as anything, believe in a religion, it shouldn't matter to you what the next person thinks or what the next person believes. It's about how you feel. And if you realize that the only proof you need that your God exists is the fact that you pray to them at night and they answer your prayers, or the fact that they give you some sort of hope and they give you some sort of lift up, then you have that. You have that. Why do you need an atheist to approve of your beliefs? That's funny. Why does an atheist have to approve of your belief? Why do they have to hop on the bandwagon for you to feel like your religion is more sturdy, concrete, This is the things that pisses me off, and also these are the things that get me confused, because it's like you're looking for an outsider's approval, or you're looking to change an outsider's mind, and if you can't change their mind, then they're stupid. Makes no sense to me. And here's another thing. That cracks me up, is that religious people will say that atheists are not tolerant. Religious people will say we're more tolerant because we can accept the fact that you don't believe in God, but we'll still accept you. You know what makes me feel like somebody's being tolerant is when I don't have a bunch of hard-body religious people standing outside of my cousin's door yelling at her because she's gay, or trying to say that my best friends can't get married because they are gay. How tolerant are you being? Atheists don't give two shits. I'm pretty sure there's going to be atheists who don't like gay people just because they think gay sex is gross. But that doesn't have to be a religious thing. That could just be your personal idea about it. It's like, ooh, that's gross. Cool, no problem. But I just don't believe I'm going to see a pack of atheist people saying, in our no religion, our no God doesn't approve of this. They won't care because it does not affect their life one bit. And the last thing is just pretty much feeling as though atheists are, it kind of is redundant that atheists are not good people. And it all ties into the fact that Christians or other people of religious belief believe that they're honoring a certain God or a certain higher being by being what that religion wants them to be. How about you let an atheist person be what they want to be? And when we all die, we'll figure out what happens after that. Whether you believe or not, whether you never believed or you do believe now, or whatever happens and whatever changes, we'll see when that time comes. But for now, just give everybody a hug. Smoke some trees if that's what you're into. I don't really care. But just don't hate on an atheist just because they don't believe in what you do. Because at the end of the day, we're all alive, right? I didn't know a good thing to say after that. But anyway, this video is 10 minutes. Peace. Bye.